Good morning everyone, welcome to Math Lovers channel. So this morning I'm going to show to you the complete solution for application number 1. So let's start. So application number 1, find the standard form of the equation of a circle given the center at 2m. Radius is twice the y-coordinate of the center and passes through the point 0, 1. So, we are going to take down all the important informations for us to be guided in finding the standard form of the equation of a circle. So, we have here center at 2m. Radius is twice the y-coordinate of the center. So we have here the centers, so our y-coordinate is m. So r is twice the y-coordinate of the center. Passes through the point 0, 1. And remember that we have here the standard form of the equation of a circle within the quantity of x minus h squared plus within the quantity of y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So we are going to replace now the value of our h and k. Again, we are going to replace our variables here h and k given the center here 2a. Always remember that our center here at HK. So, center at HK. So, we are going to replace now. So, we have x minus 2 squared plus within the quantity of y minus m squared is equal to, we have here 2m squared. Then next, we are going to replace here or substitute the point 0, 1. So the point 0, 1, it is also called as our point xy. So we have here point xy. So we have here the value of x. So our x is 0, then minus 2 squared plus y is 1 minus, so m squared is equal to 4m squared. So our goal here is to find the value first of our m. Since m is the missing information that we are going to find out to complete the standard form of the equation of a circle, given the conditions. So, we are going to simplify now. So, we have 0 minus 2. We have here negative 2 raised to the power of 2 plus. So, we are going to apply here the FOIL method of the perfect square binomial. So, in applying this, so we have 1 squared minus m plus m squared is equal to 4m squared. So we are going to combine like terms. So negative 2 raised to the power of 2, we have here 4 plus 1 squared, we have 1 minus 2m plus m squared is equal to 4m squared. So 4 plus 1, we have here 5 minus 2m plus m squared is equal to 4m squared. So we are going to equate this one equal to 0. So we have here 4m squared minus 5 plus 2m minus m squared is equal to 0. So 4m squared minus m squared, we have here 3m squared plus 2m minus 5. Then, equate this one equal to 0. So we are not yet done, since we are not able to find yet the values of our m. So since we have here 3m squared plus 2m minus 5, we are going to factor this out. So in factoring this out, we have here 3m plus 5 times m minus 1 equate to 0. So if you are not convinced that the product here of 3m plus 5 and m minus 1 is equal to this equation here, 3m squared plus 2m minus 5, you can do double checking. So using the FOIL method, 3m times m, we have here 3m squared. Then 3m times negative 1, we have negative 3m. 5 times m plus 5m. Then 5 times negative 1, negative 5 is equal to 0. Then combine like terms, we have here 3m squared. So 3m plus 5m, so we have positive 2m minus 5 is equal to 0. So they're just the same. So our goal here is to really find the value of our m to complete the standard form of the equation of a circle. So let's go back here. We have 3m plus 5. Then m minus 1 is equal to 0. So finding the value of m, we have 3m plus 5 is equal to 0. Then m minus 1 is equal to 0. So we have now 3m. So apply the subtraction property for positive 5, or just simply say that we are going to transpose this one to the other side. So we have here negative 5, then divide both sides by 3 to find the value of m. So m is equal to negative 5 over 3. Then the next one here, we have m minus 1 is equal to 0. So apply here the addition property. So we have m is equal to 1. So always remember that the radius here tells us the distance. So radius is the distance, and we know that distance is always positive. So given here your m is equal to negative 5 over 3, we are going to eliminate this one since it will give us the result of our radius. It will give us the result of our radius that is negative. So we can check. Since we have here our radius, so our r is equal to 2m. So if I'm going to replace m here with negative 5 over 3, the result is negative 10 over 3. And our radius here is negative. So we are not going to use this one as the value of our radius since distance is always positive. And then we have here for m, r is equal to 2m. So m is equal to 1. So substitute the value of m here is equal to 1. So we have here 2 times 1. So our radius is equal to 2. So we are going to write now the standard form of the equation of a circle. Given the center at 2m. We have here within the quantity of x minus h squared plus within the quantity of y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So we are going to replace now the value of our h and our k. So in our previous solution here, we have within the quantity of x minus 2 squared plus within the quantity of y minus m squared is equal to 2m squared. So since we are able to find our values of our m, so we have here negative 5 over 3 and m is equal to 1. Since our radius here is always positive, so we are going to use m is equal to 1. So we have now x minus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 2 times 1 raised to the power of 2. So we have now our standard form of the equation of a circle within the quantity of x minus 2 squared plus within the quantity of y minus 1 squared is equal to 4. So it is now our standard form of the equation of a circle given the condition that the center at 2m, radius is twice the y-coordinate of the center, and passes through the point 0, 1. So it is now our end of solutions.